Match number 6 here at Queen's Park Oval between the TRINBAGO Knight Riders and St Lucia Stars in the Hero CPL for 2017. And earlier today, Danny Morrison, it was all about the TRINBAGO Knight Riders in terms of their bowling, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and it was a toss that went Bravo's way again. He said, look, I'm going to ask you, Darren, to have another bat. And we saw spin immediately take effect in match 6, and it was always going to be that. When you look at the 22 yards, Mel, devoid of grass, we know it's pretty slow here when the pitches look like this. You know, the batters, some of them got a little start. Cameron Utmole played quite nicely, got to 17, but couldn't kick on, which was very frustrating. Got really lucky there, Andre Fletcher. The zinger bails lit up, but the bail went back in the groove.
Is it an issue for the St Lucia Stars at the moment? They can't seem to kick on, but particularly between the 10 and the 15th over.
Yeah, someone's got to stick their hand up. I mean, Fletcher got 40 today in trying circumstances, but he needed to kick on and go way over 50 or 60. And someone at the other end's got to help out because you can't do it all yourself.
And we mentioned, well, spinners over the 12 overs picked up numerous wickets, but also Cooper with his seamers got 3 for and his best ever figures.
Yeah, he's a guy that knows these conditions, changes the pace, bowls very straight and full. As you say, it wasn't all about the spinners, even though they had a massive say in this contest.
Dwayne Bravo right there at the end, picking up a couple of wickets. And this was the direct by Colin Munro, so they were up and about in the field as well. The Knight Riders, they haven't had a great return here at home, but today with the ball, they were doing all the right things. That was Cooper picking up a wicket. That was Darren Sammy dispatching a ball long and far to then the very next ball get dismissed by his opposite number in Dwayne Bravo. El Dorado celebrations all around, and then all of a sudden 118 on the board, and you thought that they would do it in a canter.
Yeah, he got roughed up with a bounce, and the very next ball disappeared off Jerome Taylor. And he wanted to go big again, and then there was a mishit. And all of a sudden, just watch the state of this game change. I mean, McCullum came in and hit 3 tracer bullets. He was on a rush to catch a train, I reckon. Hit 3 and then gets out 2 against Shillingford. That was extraordinary. Difficult place to hit a 6 against a spinner in these conditions. Then gets out. Great catch from Jesse Ryder. Big Kiwi gets in the way to dismiss his countryman. And suddenly the game changed.
Did their aggressiveness actually get them in trouble? Do you think they could have played it just a little bit safer?
But look, you know, they back themselves, and guys will tell you in this form of the game, in this modern time, that they just want to keep going. That was a poor stroke so early on because he'd been dropped and he had 2 lives.
Yeah, Shillingford came into this match for Cornwall and he really bowled exceptionally well with his right arm off spin. It was his change of pace and his cricket balls that got through a lot of the defences. That would have been an opportunity to take a 5 for, but in saying that, he did pick up his best ever figures in CPL. Lee came in, the South African, the leggy, and got dispatched a few times, but they were still in the game at this stage, weren't they? Particularly after that one from McClenaghan. Yeah,
cracking Yorker to get rid of the captain, and you thought, hello, this game is still on a knife edge. And then the 2 youngsters here get together and play exceptionally well. And Shudder and Jivan Soil, wonderful to watch.
There's a wonderful partnership, 45 from 40 right at the end, and they were just cool, calm and collected right through to the very end when they finally got the last runs and picked up the 2nd win. So a win to the Knight Riders by 4 wickets. So a 4-wicket win there to the Knight Riders over the St Lucia Stars, which means that they've won the 2 matches, the 2 opening matches of this CPL. So as we go to the Hero Motorcorp leaderboard, it means the TRINBAGO Knight Riders are sitting pretty on the top of the table with 4 points, along with St Kitts Nevis Patriots, also with 2 wins from their opening games. 2 points to Barbados Tridents and then 2 points to Jamaica Talawais as well. Guyana and St Lucia yet to open up their scorecard. Well, there's a huge match coming up. It's the TRINBAGO Knight Riders up against the Jamaica Talawars, both teams having won this competition before. It is match number 7 of the Hero CPL on Wednesday. Thanks so much for joining us. Enjoy your day off tomorrow. We'll see you back on Wednesday for more CPL action.
It's how we play.